beautifully jagged friends, good to see you guys again. I'm excited. Do you know that it's only 2 months from Halloween? I know, it's crazy. Where did the time go? So Pat and I have been like relentlessly working around the clock trying to get ready for Halloween, and I was getting ready to convert this vintage baby stroller, pram, carriage, whatever you want to call it, into a creepy doll. Pram, stroller, carriage, whatever you want to call it. And I thought, why not show you guys how I do it? So stick around if you want to see this vintage doll, stroller, pram, carriage converted into creepy Halloween doll, pram, stroller, carriage. Anyway, stick around guys and watch this get turned into... First, I took this fabric. I just like the look of it, was cool, with some other fabric that I had. Again, I just like the way it looked. It's just kind of a sweater knit fabric. And I made a ruffle skirt around it and left an opening on the ends for the handles. I'm going to remove this. It's just an old flat tip screw by removing just 2 screws. Really happy with it, looking really good. Okay, next stage is to make the cover for the top part. I don't know about you guys, but my feel on these vintage strollers is to leave them looking like a vintage stroller, meaning I don't want to damage the value or the actual look of the stroller, so I don't. So what is done here today can easily be removed. If you want to just do this, have this look during Halloween, you can do so. That's why I like to do this, so my customer can choose if they want the doll stroller to look like this all the time or just during the Halloween holiday. Next, what I do is I take this, and I don't do a lot of measuring. I'll just lay a piece of fabric over the top of it. I got lint on everything off this jute rug. And what I do is I just kind of get an idea of the size of it, and then I cut it to leave a little bit of a seam allowance. So what I want to do is take the corners and I will stitch the corners up. Just take them like a triangle and stitch them up so you get like this shape in the back. And then I do the same up here in the corners, just not as deep in, so I get this little fold in the corner. Then I will take it and I will cut a little area so that I can get around these little hinges. And it's up to you. You can make it and cover these hinges if you want to, which this one you can do either or either. You can either put it over the top of it or you can put it underneath. I've got it underneath because I just think it looks cool to see these hinges. This is what allows you to fold this up, close it down. It closes it in. Okay. I just can't get over all the lint. I'm going to have to take a lint roller and go over this thing. And then I also have to make an opening here for this section. And so after I do that, I will fold it down and give it a little bit of a hem, and then I will sew straps on it. Wherever I think that these straps need to go on here to hold this down really good, and a lot of them will go underneath this. So right now I'm just going to put this on here and tie it all up. This is just ribbon. I just took, actually I bought this ribbon up at Dollar Tree. You can get it in any fabric or hobby store. But I love the look of it in here. I think it kind of helps with that whole kind of vintage look about the stroller. So after it's all tied up, then you can see how cool it looks, except for all the lint. There it is with the top on. Get the lint off of it. I had to put something on the floor on top of my rug because it's like having a cat with a jute rug. It just gets everywhere. Okay, so what do you think so far? I think it looks great. Got a little bit exposed here, maybe a little too much. Needs to be pulled in a little more. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. There will be some creepy cloth over it, so some of that will cover it anyway. Okay, on to the next stage is to make the skeleton and lights to go around it. Give it a little more of a creepy Halloween look. Okay, moving on to the next step. have the skulls stitched on. It may look better if I add more, like one on each end here. My hands are really, my fingers are sore. I'm stitching now. I'm stitching all that on, taking it off, doing different things to figure it out. So this is how the front looks. I really like the big skull on the front. I like the lights. Now I'm gonna go make the pillow to put inside to cover the light box. Okay, I just took this little remnant piece of fabric that I got at Walmart for like $1.47, something like that. I cut it 12 inches and then I rounded the corners, and I'm going to clip those corners. I'm going to turn this right side out. And I use this stick, and they come in the giant bags of polyfill, and I have a gazillion of them because I buy a lot of polyfill. And I just work this around all the little seams edges, and when I stuff it through that little teeny tiny, crazy little teeny tiny hole.
While I stuff the pillow, here's a word from Tingles the Clown. Thank you, Tingles, for that uplifting message. Now back to the show.
That seems pretty good. Now we'll just hand stitch this up. Just going to do kind of a slip stitch. Cut the thread. There's your little pillow. I think it's cute. I really, really like the look of it. I think it's going to be really cool at night. So the next thing to do is, I got these bows at Dollar Tree. I like that. So cute. How about the next thing, a voice box? Okay, now I'm going to attach the voice box like bread ties. So now, whenever they go to push the stroller, they'll get these sounds. These baby voice sounds. I'm sweating in front of these lights. Then I need to take some black fabric, stitch it over just to kind of cover it up. I'm going to put creepy cloth on it, but the creepy cloth won't completely cover it. The final touch is creepy cloth. Nothing is spooky without creepy cloth. So now it's just deciding what creepy cloth looks really good. To cut it, you can tie it, you can rip it, and it just looks really freaking cool. Touches here and there, just to give it a really cool look. A really cool and creepy look. Like it's been stored in somebody's basement for like a really long time. So I'm going to go through with scissors and just kind of do some trimming and just really give them this creepy look. I'm just a huge creepy cloth fan. I guess everybody has their thing. Mine is just creepy cloth. Like that. But we're done. Yay! I'm excited about being done because I'm tired. It's been a long day and a lot of different things that I've done to this to get it to turn out the way it did, finally to look good. So tell me what you think about the doll, stroller, pram, carriage, whatever you want to call it. But it's creepy, right? You gotta call it creepy. If nothing else, you're gonna call it creepy. Are you gonna make one? Or have you ever made one? Tell me in the comments. Let me know. I love to get comments from you guys. Next video. Stay jagged. See you guys. Love you. Bye. Maybe I'll see you. Maybe next time I will actually be able to